Thank you for waiting for me. I gave everybody a scare. The last time I did this, I was on the parade square in Southie and fainted. I think that's what happened. I've never had so many doctors look at me all at once. They think I'm all right, but anyway, I'm going to have a full checkup after this. But before that, I'd like to finish my speech. I will not go into the elected president. There's a lot of stuff which needs to be spoken, but I will find another occasion for that. I'd just like to cover two things in my speech, which I think is important and which I should say tonight. One, to do with leadership succession, and I think what happened makes it even more important that I talk about it now. And two, where do we see Singapore? Where are we today? Where will we go next 15 years, next 50 years? I think it's good for us to step back from our immediate preoccupations and problems and take a longer look at where Singapore is. But first, let me talk about leadership succession. We've now got the core team for the next generation in cabinet. But you know, ministers or not, all of us are mortal. Heng Swee Keat recently gave us a bad scare. Worse than what I gave you just now. Much worse. I'm very glad he pulled through and is steadily recovering his strength. You've seen the video of him leaving hospital. It's a miracle he's all right. The SEDF team who responded to the emergency call did an excellent job, and I'm glad they're here today. And I should say thank you to them because I invited them here as guests and they came to treat me just now. The doctors have recommended that Heng Swee Keat avoid contact with crowds for at least a few more months to minimize the risk of infection. So he can't do his usual community and grassroots work for a little while longer. But they have given him the go-ahead to do office work with minimum interaction. So I've decided that Swee Keat will resume his duties as Minister for Finance. DPM Tharman will stop covering as acting minister. Swee Keat will focus on next year's budget and CFE. CFE meaning Committee for the Future Economy. I told him, just do the work, minimize contact, which is not necessary, avoid getting an infection, it can be troublesome. Don't shake hands, just do namas like that. I intend to appoint a second minister to help Swee Keat out with operational responsibilities at MOF, and I've decided to appoint Lawrence Wong. Progressively, Swee Keat will come back to work. Building up leadership and preparing for succession is one of my top priorities. Nothing that has happened has changed my timetable or my resolve to press on with the succession. In the next GE, we'll reinforce the team again, and soon after the next GE, my successor must be ready to take over from me. 岁月不留人, you cannot wait.